Hey there, I'm back again. Been dealing with space on my phone and new at YouTube, so I wanted to come back and see if I have time to show the truth of 9/11. I've said it a million times, but this is for new people too, so you can show your friends, family, see what they think. Pentagon Construction began September 11th, 1941. Kind of a curious date there, huh? You fast forward 27 years, everybody suspects the Bushes were behind 9/11. Well, I think we showed how that's exactly true. Ritualistic people use numbers to mock us, prime numbers, dates on the calendar, what year it is, Gematria, um, days remaining left in the year, meridian, parallel, you know. So it's kind of funny that Bush Senior, whatever you want to call him, I get him mixed up. George H.W., I think, but I get it mixed up. Was graduated from Yale Skull and Bones in 1968. Now his father was the head of the CIA, and in Gematria, CIA equals 68. And every year, September 11th is a span of 68 days from his son's July 6th birthday. And then that same man gave a famous speech of a new world order free of terrorism, September 11th, 1990, which is exactly 11 years to the day that Flight AA-11 crashed in New York, the 11th state, on the 11th day into the buildings portrayed as 11s. If you need to rewind and listen to that again, feel free. It's pretty simple. You got to ask yourself the odds. In Gematria, A equals 1. So AA-11 is kind of like another 11 there. And then Flight 77 crashed 77 minutes after takeoff into the 77-foot tall Pentagon located on the 77th meridian, the American meridian. I mean, put the 77s with the 11s and ask yourself the odds, man. I mean, it's astronomical. I mean, people actually troll me about this. So, if you look up the height of the Pentagon, you can see where they changed it to 71 feet. That was a couple years after I learned the 9/11 riddle, so I'd already verified the 77. And then I watched with my own eyes, I watched them change it to 71 feet. They know who people like us are who are exposing their ritualisms. Um, Back in 1968, the year Bush graduated, that was also the same year 2001 Space Odyssey came out. Think about that. It was the same year the New York Jets won their only Super Bowl. Just like the Pentagon's associated with 9/11, so are Jets. 911 became the emergency dialing code, and World Trade Center construction began, all in the same year. And coronavirus was coined in 1968. Probably a couple other things I forgot too. And then the last little snippet is Tom Brady and how his rise was all synced to 9/11 in a sick joke. Before anybody knew Tom Brady was going to play for the Patriots on the field as a starter, he backed up number 11, Drew Bledsoe, Hall of Fame quarterback. Now, number 11, Drew Bledsoe, this happened like a week or two after 9/11, so the same month. And a member of the New York Jets defense come crashing into number 11 or sacking him or bringing him down, just like the jet brought down the buildings that look like 11s. Mo Lewis brought down number 11, bringing in Tom Brady. And then he became, the best thing since sliced bread. You can't even touch him or you get a flag thrown. He has wide open receivers for 20 years. He has, no pressure hardly, you know. And what happened when the real jets supposedly hit the buildings that look like 11s? Emerged the Patriot Act. So it's really not hard to see, what all they done there. And there's plenty more. Subscribe to Gematria Effect News 22, and he brings up 9/11 all the time. But there's probably a few points I could have added. But I think with how much time I have to make this video, I'm pretty sure I just gave you something to chew on. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not a coincidence. People actually have told me that it sounds like it's all a coincidence. Flight 77, 77 minutes after takeoff, 77th meridian, the Pentagon 71 feet. Come on, man. He gives a famous speech 11 years to the day. Come on. So please feel free to show this to as many people as possible. It's not to get me popular or anything. It's to get the word out. Because once people learn simple stuff like 9/11, then they're interested in learning more. And we have endless content here. Thank you.